All right, everybody. So in this video, we're going to jump to the next kind of section, the UAS Basics, and that's motors. And I have an ESC up on the screen here because we're going to kind of connect the two, right? Which is what you actually do in real life, connect ESCs to motors to control them. So as far as this goes, we have our ESC up on the screen here, and that the blue wires there go to the motor, okay? The red and black wires go to a power source, and then this lead here, I shouldn't call it a servo lead maybe, but it's often called that. This little wire lead here has the BEC power as well as receiving from whatever it's going to control the ESC and sending those to the motor. So we have those basic parts. So let's go over to the dot cam and connect things up with our actual motor. Okay, let me get this a little bit bigger here. There we go. Okay, let's center that. Sorry, a little bit distracting there with all the stuff on the side. Let me turn that go off. Okay, so here on the screen, we have our BL heli. Well, it doesn't really matter to this if BL heli or not. We have our ESC, okay, and then we also have a brushless motor. Now, many of you may have never seen a motor before or mess with them very much, but that's okay. I just want us to connect these things together. And so what happens here is we have our ESC. It's going to get power from a power source. So up there in here, right? We have our leads that go to the motor, and then we have our lead here that would plug into, in one example, per receiver, okay? Or it could plug into a flight controller in the case of a quadcopter and get signals that way. Okay, so the other half of this is the motor. In this case, this motor has the right connectors for this ESC, so we'd plug them in 1, 2, 3. So what does it matter which way you plug them in, Duke? No, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't really make a difference. You plug them in, your motor, okay, with your controller or however you're going to spin it. And if it spins the wrong way, like we said in the other video, you just take two of these wires and we switch, say the red and black ones need to switch here. I'm going to kind of pull this one down and take this one out. Okay, I'm taking the red wire out of the top. Okay, I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to put the black wire on the top and the red wire in the middle. You'll see a little better once I get my hands. There we go. So now they kind of crisscross there. Okay, and now the motor would spin the other way. Whatever it was spinning before, it's way. And so that's a brushless motor where it connects to the ESC. Now, whether it's connected with connectors like this, or whether it's just directly to the ESC with the wires, there's no connectors. It doesn't really make a difference as far as how it works, but it might make a difference on your how you want to do things with your plane or quadcopter. So we're going to kind of focus on motors now and how they work, right? How do they function in conjunction with the ESC, right? Which is important there, but how do motors themselves work?